That was probably the best game I've ever played. It was just so creative. It's just so unique. It is the different point of views that you had to play on, just the different abilities, and having to like play off of each other to continue. I loved it so much.
Split Fiction is a co-op adventure game from Hazelight Studios where you team up as two writers, Mio and Zoe. One's all about sci-fi and the other's deep into fantasy, and you dive into their crazy stories. It's loaded with twists and tons of fun, but it does have a couple hiccups in it. Stick around, I'll tell you what I love, what I didn't, and if it's worth grabbing a friend to play with. And as always, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe for more reviews and content like this. Let's get into it. All right, so graphics and visuals. I think the graphics were fine. I mean, it wasn't like the craziest graphics that I've ever seen, but I mean, probably a 7, because nothing crazy, nothing fun, but nothing bad either. It's really good, above average. And then the story though, how'd you like the story?
I loved it. That was the best story ever.
I don't know if it was the best story for you.
I mean, hey, let's add some context here and make it clear that I'm very easily pleased. So, you know, if I understood the story and, you know, concept came through clear, I'm satisfied. So, yes, I enjoyed both. They're both relatable life experiences. So I enjoyed the story. That was a cool concept, you know. I mean, it was obviously a bad concept, but it was still cool, like, come into this machine and we're gonna take all of your ideas out.
Yeah.
And you know, that's kind of a cool concept.
Okay, well, we'll stick with the 8. Gameplay, that was some of the best gameplay I've ever. That was super fun. Everything about the game was super creative. Like in the beginning, obviously it's like, okay, this is typical, like you're gonna go down the line, we're gonna, you know, work together just like It Takes Two or Unraveled. But then as we kept going, especially at the end when it was like you are in 2 different worlds, but which was like, oh, that's cool, I've never seen that before, we're just going to do this mission in 2 different worlds. Then they combined and I could go into your world and then back and forth. That was super cool. And then you had to at certain points go into one world, and then we were in water on one side, then you jump out and you're gonna die because you're gonna fall if you don't jump back into the water. It was super trippy. That was cool. That was super cool. I really enjoyed that game.
Yeah, my only gripe about the game is it really triggered my motion sickness at the end, where it was like changing, like our screens were like basing off of each other and our movements. I was like, oh no, that really made me sick.
Yeah.
But other than that,
so I think I'm gonna give that a 9. I didn't expect that either. Replayability, I don't think we're going to be able to play this. I mean, I don't think there's any incentive for me or you to play it again.
Other than to switch characters, but we already know the storyline, so
yeah, I would give that a really low number, like 5. But I think that's the intention for these games. They play once and then you kind of just move on, and that's why they've made another one. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It does hurt its rating, but I think the other things will still hold up, and we'll see if it averages out and actually comes up to a high score. But I don't think most of these story games you can't really play again. There are certain stories like Spider-Man, there's a little more incentive to play again, because there's like not side missions, there's different skins you can get and stuff. Whereas this one, I'm not sure it has that. UI and interface, there was really nothing. We got straight into it. It was super easy to manipulate. I'd give that an 8. Performance and tech issues, we really had to, and I don't think that the tech issues were the game. It was me. It was my PC. Lagging like my stream is right now. The crossplay was pretty cool, that I can play from PC to an Xbox and still give her my friend pass even over crossplay. So we only had to buy 1 game. I love that so much. I would give that another 8 for performance. And then last, innovation and originality. I think it's at least a 9.
I would give it a top score personally. Just, of course, it blew me away.
Yeah.
It was so unique, and I've never played anything like that. This one was really exciting to play and really kept my attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 10. This is, it's the top score for sure. It's the best thing it's had. So with all that, with graphics and visuals were a 7, story and narrative gave it as an 8, gameplay a 9, replayability we put a 5 on it. I would actually probably put it less than a 5, because there's really no incentive for me to play it again. I'm gonna put just a 4 instead. User UI experience 8, nothing wrong. Is, you know, there's not much to it. We were able to connect really easily, even crossplay, which makes it even that much more justifiable that I give it an 8. Performance and tech issues, again, no issues there. And then innovation and originality, one of the most innovative and original games I've ever seen. So I get a 10 for me. Overall, the score came out to a 7.71. Great score, great fun. This has been a fun time. It did take around 12 hours to finish, and I think this is something you could definitely do with your wife, your best friend, whoever, and have a good time. So peace.
Sorry, I'm not a equipped gamer like you.
Yeah, I did beat you in almost everything.